everybody, this is Nancy Sell Miller, children's book author and illustrator, and we're going to have a little fun creating a really simple sketchbook. A lot of times we think we need something really fancy to keep our drawings in, but we don't. If you have like 4 sheets of paper, it's really easy to make this little fold and cut book. And so I have done this with all ages from K through 12, and this is just a really simple way to make a simple sketchbook. So I'm going to show you what you're going to need. You're just going to need 4 sheets of paper. Now this paper is manila paper, but you could use copy paper. That's letter size, which is 8.5 by 11 inches. This one is 9 by 12. So this is what I like to use, but you don't have to use that. So 4 sheets of paper, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. Okay, you might want to use a ruler, something to mark with, and a pair of scissors. You could go fancy. Instead of using a ruler, you could use a bone knife folder, but ruler works great too. Okay, so what you're going to do is each of the 4 sheets of paper, take 1 sheet of paper, fold it in half like a book. And this is where the ruler comes in handy. Just run it back and forth. Okay, so because of the fact that I've pre-planned this, I now have my 4 folded sheets. So these are the 4 folded sheets that I have. Now I'm going to take 2 of the sheets of paper and I'm going to slide them in together like so. And then I'm going to set it aside, and then I'm going to take the next 2 sheets of paper and slide them in together like so, right? Okay, so how do we get these to actually stay together? Okay, so we're going to do a little marking. I take the 2 sheets, I tap them on my work surface, my table, and then I'm going to do a little measuring. There's nothing wrong with measuring. So this would be like, I called our spine of the book. And then I'm going to measure like 2 inches. 1, 2. I'm going to flip my ruler around, and I'm going to measure 2 inches. And I make the little mark right on that fold line right there. And I keep those pages together. And then I'm going to repeat again. So if you missed it, I tap to make the pages line up. And then I'm going to use my ruler, my handy dandy ruler. I'm going to mark 2 inches here. And actually 9 minus 2 is 7. I can do basic math, so that's kind of nice. Okay, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this back out. Now, fold it back out so the marks are on the outside. Fold it back out. Increase, and my marks are now on the outside. Okay, so holding these 2 sheets together, I'm going to use my scissors, and then I'm just going to cut along the fold and just a little bit past where I made that mark. Turn it around, take my scissors, fold, and just cut a little bit past that mark right there. And I'm going to set it aside, okay? Then I'm holding, okay, so this, I folded it in half. I hold it together, okay? Then I have the mark right here, right? I'm going to cut in just a little bit, and I'm going to make like a mouth to this book. And there's the other mark right there. And I'm just going to turn, and I'm going to cut out. So like I tell, yeah, it is like a little bit of a mouth. So it's like, feed me. Okay, so I'm going to feed my book. So this is super easy to feed your book, and you're going to feed it a burrito. So this other 2 sets of sheets of paper, you're going to roll it into a burrito, and I keep it loose, okay? See, and then there's the cut right here, okay? I'm going to open the book monster's mouth, because he's hungry, and I'm going to stuff the burrito in its mouth. When I get to the middle of the burrito, I let it go. See, and right through the sides. It lines up so easy peasy. Look at that. And when I hold it, I have a nice little sketchbook. Now, this is great for if you want to make your own little book dummies, or your own little comics, or you just want to use something to sketch in. Now, this is how this works, because we had 4 sheets of paper. You should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pages, including the backs. Now, what's really cool about this, anytime you start running out of pages, you go to the middle of the open mouth of the monster's mouth and you just make more burritos. You can keep making more burritos and stuffing them in there, and you'll just have a thicker sketchbook. So this is a 16-page sketchbook. Or, it could be whatever you want to put in it to write your own stories, make your own comics, but super easy peasy to do. So, yeah, try it, have fun with it. I'd love to see if you make one. Tag me on Instagram and I will see it. And if you tag me on Instagram, it is at N Miller Illustration. At N Miller Illustrations, because I would love to see what you make. So, anyways, happy making, everybody. And oh, and also, you could also mention in the comments what you would use with your new sketchbook that you've made. All right, bye. Thanks for watching. Please like or subscribe for more tutorials on making things and crafting. All right, bye.